Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome passengers to Greater Anglia. This is our 11:36 service to Great Yarmouth. There's a special announcement for passengers for Burney Arms. You can only exit the train from the very front carriage.
It does feel like I've been on a lot of Greater Anglia journeys, services recently. Other train operators are available, but when Burney Arms was announced that it was the new overall least used station in Britain, there's only one thing you can do, and that's take a trip to Burney Arms. We're approaching Burney Arms. Two ladies here off camera who work for ITV, so they're making a TV piece. You're local?
I grew up with.
Okay, how are you getting back?
There's a big gap at the side. It's after you.
Welcome to
Afternoon. There is a camera.
The middle of nowhere.
Welcome to Burney Arms. I've not set it up for there to be an ITV crew here, but there's an ITV crew here because they came to do a story too, obviously. You just said, is this it? Yeah, this is it. What did you expect?
Ticket office, cafe.
So I did think if there'd be any other rail enthusiasts on the train today also coming to Burney Arms, because it's the new least used station for the whole of Britain.
Yeah.
What I didn't expect was a TV crew. There's a lady called Sheila as well, who's a local. She's written books about the area. She's going to plug some of her books in a minute. We'll get her too. Local knowledge is always the best. But this is it. Burney Arms was only open for about like 4 weeks, 2 weeks of which was the end of March. COVID pandemic, don't travel. So that's why it's sunk right down in the passenger stats. But I'm here. There's this path down to the crossing in the distance. I assume it's like a big flock of geese squawking away. Greater Anglia, come on. Come on, the sign is a bit worn in the weather. You can barely distinguish the bars and arrows. I'll bring a stepladder myself, a pot of red paint, and paint it myself. If you let me. Would you let me do that? This is massively fortuitous. I'm going to spin the camera around and introduce you to Sheila Hutchinson, a local, used to live here at Burney Arms in a cottage up until the 1960s. Is that right, Sheila?
1963. I lived here from 1946 to 1963.
And tell us about the books that you've written.
And there's a book that tells you all about life at Burney Arms, what is there now and what was. It's Burney Arms past and present.
Do you have a particular favourite or endearing memory of the railways from Burney Arms here going back over the years?
Do I have a favourite memory? Well, I know that they're all good memories that I have. I remember the times that we'd sort of been down here to Yarmouth to pick our Christmas tree up on a Christmas Eve, and us kids have been really excited to be bringing it home.
You're amazing. Sheila, thank you. Are your feet cold, did you say?
I am freezing.
You want to go and get a cup of tea, don't you?
I'm going to go, no, you won't get one here, will you?
I know.
Open.
I know, the pub isn't open anymore, right?
No, it isn't, not at the moment.
Oh, that's a real shame. She's going to be interviewed for ITV, obviously.
So lovely person, who are you and why on earth have you come to the quietest station in the whole of Britain?
So, in Victoria. My camera fell over. TV crew are still doing their thing. You can walk round, avoid the water, and pretty sure there's a lot of cowpats too. And tread in those if you want the shot from around the side. Goodbye, ITV crew.
Thank you so much, lovely to meet you.
What did you think of Burney Arms?
Well, it's a bit of a magical spot in the middle of nowhere. Not sure I'll ever come back.
What's it like having the cameras flipped and being put on you?
Oh, I love it. It's all about me, Jeff. It's all about me.
Just had a thought. How are they getting back? The cameraman was here when I arrived. Did he arrive on the earlier train? I'm going to walk the 2 hours to Great Yarmouth. I don't know what they're doing. Anyway, there's a hilariously named geocache here called Clapham Junction. That's funny, whoever did that. I'm not going to reveal where the geocache is, but I just found it. It's here somewhere. Now this is a slightly unusual lease use station because normally I'd have a companion, but this is all a bit last minute, so I've come by myself. But this doesn't mean that I shouldn't do a few station facilities. So amusingly, there is a bike rack for 2 bikes. There's no shelter, there used to be. There's no dot matrix, there's no timetables, there's no ticket machine. There is, however, a help point, and I'm just wondering... It works!
Thank you for using the Greater Anglia Help Point service. Please hold while we connect you to an operator.
Please wait. Music! I've never had music at a help point before. Nice touch, Greater Anglia. Do you think if I Shazam it, it will identify the track? Don't think Shazam's going to get it. No result. Greater Anglia, what track do you use? Is anybody going to answer? Because what I want to know, I know there's like a 3:24 train out, but because of daylight hours, and the fact that sun sets by about 4 o'clock, does the evening service, I think is about 5 something, does that actually stop here after dark? It's a valid question I want to ask them, but I don't think they're going to answer.
Please hold while we connect you to an operator.
No! If you cut me off. I'm a little bit sad now. So very quickly, from the bench. Oh, that's silhouetted. Hang on. Not that much better. Okay, I'm still set on the bench and the camera is. So yes, Burney Arms is the new least used. The top 10, Shippy Hill, 164 passengers. Number 9, Reddish South, 158 passengers. Number 8, Sugarloaf, 156 passengers. Number 7, Thorpe Culver, 140 passengers. Polesworth at number 6 with 96 passengers. Denton at number 5 with 92 passengers. Haven House at number 4 with 84 passengers. Stanley and Thornton, which was joint number 1 last year, down 2 places. It's like a top of the pops chart rundown. To number 3, 82 passengers. And then here's the interesting anomaly. Elton and Alston in Nottinghamshire, which I've been to, is at number 2 with 68 passengers. And Burney Arms is at 42 passengers. But like we've mentioned earlier, because the line was closed for about a year and only about, I think, 5 or 6 weeks worth of the accounting period is actually valid for 42, 2 of which was back at the end of March when there was like COVID, no travel at all. Could you argue that Elton and Alston is really the real new least used station in the whole of Britain? Technicality, yes. The statistics and the records will show forever that Burney Arms was 2019's to 2020's least used station in the whole of Britain. Great name for a title of a video. So I got here, I think it was the 11:57 arrival. It was a little bit late, so call it midday. It's 1:15 now. I could wait here 2 hours for the train going back at 3:24, but I'm worried in case, what if that train was cancelled and then I'm stuck at Burney Arms and I can't really ring someone to come and pick me up. So I've got 2 hours, should be possible, to walk the 5 miles to Yarmouth and then amusingly hopefully catch the train there at 3:17 that comes back through Burney Arms. So that means walking through this muddy field along the path, but there is of course the impressive Burney Arms windmill standing 21 metres tall, and I want to get a shot of the pub just to kind of see what state it's in, and then it's just it's a 2-hour walk for me to get to Great Yarmouth before it gets dark as well. So I've come to the windmill, 21 metres high. It's a very impressive structure. I was going to wax lyrical about the windmill and talk about how it's being restored, how you can open it, and then, boy did I fall on my feet today, and I love it, love it, love it when you meet a local person. And over here, there's a local lady, Nettie, out walking her dog, but some amazing news, because I've come to check out the pub, but you're telling me that you're opening a bistro.
Yeah, no, we're going to open a licensed bistro for the walkers and the birdie people and the boats. And
obviously it's been a tumultuous year, so are we looking
we're
at...
hoping Easter next year,
So
it will be open.
Easter 2021. So it's not exactly where the pub is, but next door to the
Next
pub?
door to the pub. Yeah.
All right, and what, that was a shop before?
It was a shop, and then it was a cafe, and so we're just updating it to a licensed bistro so that you can have your beer and something to eat.
What will it be called? Will it be called the Burney Arms?
Burney Arms Bistro.
So I'm on what's known as the Wherryman's Way. I believe it runs all the way from Norwich to Yarmouth. This is just a little section of it. I'm going to go past the pub, see where the new bistro is going to be. I mean, really, this is not my gag. They should call it the Burney Inn. Come on, there's the pun. So you don't need to see an hour and a half of footage of me walking along a riverbank. So we'll fade to black, and hopefully when we fade up, that'll be me catching the train home. It started raining, so there we go. That is Burney Arms, which actually on the train back we're just about to pass through again, so I'll get a shot of it through the window. I wonder if it'll stop or not. With 46 passengers a year, yes, because it was closed for many, many months, but it is officially Britain's newest least used station in the whole of the country.
Welcome to this service for Norwich. We will be calling at Wyndham, Chantley, Brundle Gardens,